I'm about to show you 3 highly effective ways to set up your Facebook retargeting ads. So real quick, these 3 ways are dynamic product ads, a 90-day ecosystem, and the 5-5-5 strategy. So let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, so to start things off, I've got to tell you about my 100% free digital marketing course. It's called the Free Boss Lifestyle course. And in this course, you're going to learn Facebook ads. You're going to learn how to build messenger bots. You're going to learn how to build sales funnels, how to write copy, and how to create content that is going to take cold traffic and turn them into customers. So to get access to this course, all you got to do is go to freebosslifestyle.com. It's going to bring you to a landing page. You're going to click on that big green button on the landing page. It's going to then send you a Facebook message. So you got to make sure that you're signed into Facebook Messenger. And then it's going to send you an exclusive private link to go and create your free account to this course. So be sure to go over to freebosslifestyle.com and get access to that free digital marketing course. So now let's go ahead and jump into the first highly effective Facebook ad retargeting strategy. Numero uno, dynamic product ads. Now, if you don't know what these are, basically it is if somebody is looking on your website, and let's say you got 10 different products, and they're looking at product 1, 2, and 3, then they leave and they don't complete their purchase, they don't buy at all. When they go to their Facebook, they're gonna see the exact same products that they looked at on your website. So these retargeting ads are dynamic based on what they looked at on your website. If they viewed the product page, then you can retarget based on that. If they added to cart, you can retarget based on that. And it's gonna retarget them with the exact ad or image of the product that they actually look like. So as you can tell, it's pretty damn powerful because it is showing them exactly what they looked at, reminding them, go ahead and complete your purchase. And then what I like to do is I like to throw in a promo code to sweeten the deal. So they've already looked at the product page, they know what the price is, they've price anchored, they know how much it's gonna cost full retail value. So if in this dynamic product ad, you give them a 15%, 20% off promo code, then you say, hey, I saw that you didn't complete your order. Here's a little promo code. Go complete it now. By the way, this promo code is only good for 24 hours. Then chances are that you can get them to go ahead and complete that sale. So how do you actually set this up? Well, you first need to go into your Shopify, WooCommerce, BigCommerce, whatever platform you're using for your shopping cart website, and you need to turn your entire product catalog into a feed, into an RSS feed. Now, I'm very familiar with Shopify. I'm a huge fan of Shopify. So what I typically do is I go and install a free app in Shopify, in the actual Shopify store, and this app just automatically turns all my products into a fancy little RSS feed URL. So once that's done, pretty much done on the Shopify front, I grab that URL, I go into my Facebook Business Manager, and I go under catalog, I believe it's like product catalog. You create a product catalog, you gotta create a product set, there's a whole process to it, but basically you need to get that URL that you're gonna get from your feed plugin, plug that into Facebook. It's gonna then pull all your products, and then you'll create a product set, and then you will link that catalog with your ads. It's a long story. You can find a YouTube video showing you exactly how to do it, but you definitely, if you didn't know about dynamic product ads, look into it because they are extremely powerful. So the really cool thing about these dynamic product ads is that you don't have to go in and create a bunch of custom audiences of people who visited your page but didn't check out, or people who added to cart but didn't purchase. So you can literally just create your Facebook ad campaign. I believe it's called the catalog campaign. Then in the ad set level, you can check the little box of if you want to retarget people who visited the page but didn't actually purchase, or you can check the little box that says that they added to cart but they didn't purchase. And then you can actually select the time frame. So if you want it to be like a 15-day, 30-day, 60-day audience size, then you can easily determine that on the ad set level. And then you jump it down to the actual ad level and you pick your creative, what your image looks like, what your video looks like, what kind of wording you want to have and copy inside that ad. You can do different ad variations and you can do some split testing in there, but Facebook makes it really easy to set up these dynamic product ads that tie right into your shopping carts, product feed and catalog and things like that. All right, so strategy number 2 is the 90-day ecosystem. Now, What this basically is you're going to create 3 custom audiences. One custom audience is going to be people who have watched any of your videos within the last 90 days. And typically I like to just choose the 10-second option. So they've watched 10 seconds of any of your videos, or if you want to get specific with it and select the exact videos, that's up to you. I typically just select all of my videos and I say, if anybody has watched any of these videos at least 10 seconds, then throw them into this watch 10 seconds custom audience. Another custom audience that I'll have inside this 90-day ecosystem is the engaged page 90 days. So anybody who engaged with my Facebook fan page within the last 90 days, go ahead and throw them in this audience as well. And then the third one is visited the website within the last 90 days. So any part of the website, doesn't matter. If they visited it within the last 90 days, then I want to retarget them. So with these 3 custom audiences, then I will create a saved audience that easily has these 3 custom audiences in it. And then I will go into my ad set level and I'll go ahead and select that saved audience. And this is what I like to have as a big ecosystem. So typically 90 days, I mean, that's how many months? That's like 3 months. So what you're doing with this audience is that you are hitting those people that engaged with your page, watched your videos, or visited your website within the last 3 months, and you're hitting them with multiple ads over and over and over. You're continuing to warm them up. You're building that trust, that credibility, and most of all, that familiarity. On average, it takes 7 to 10 times to hit somebody in order to get them to turn into a customer, or show up in front of them, show them a piece of content 7 to 10 times in order to build that trust, credibility, and familiarity decently enough to then get them to want to buy from you or at least opt into something, right? So this is what this 90-day ecosystem accomplishes, is that you are hitting them over and over and over. And I would highly recommend having a wide variety of different ads, different creatives, different copy, and even linking them to different places in the overall funnel. So that is the main goal of this 90-day ecosystem. You can also split test this against a 180-day ecosystem, but you got to keep in mind, like, 6 months versus 3 months, that's a long time. If I saw an ad 6 months ago, I'm probably not going to remember it today, right? So you want to also determine your daily spend when targeting this 90-day ecosystem with how large it is. So if you have like 100,000 people in your 90-day ecosystem, you better be spending some significant money, because on a daily basis, right? Spending a high spend, because you want to get that frequency up. You want to be hitting them multiple times a day. You don't want to just show up once and have a low $5 or $10 a day daily spend, and your ecosystem is like 100,000 people. It wouldn't really give you the whole goal that you're trying to accomplish, which is building the trust, credibility, and familiarity. So depending on the size of your ecosystem, if it's only 5,000 people in your 90-day ecosystem, you don't have to have the biggest spend. So you really want to take that in consideration as, what is my daily spend and how big is my audience? And if you have a large 90-day ecosystem, but you can't afford to have a big spend, then what I would recommend to you is to decrease the 90-day ecosystem down to a 30-day ecosystem so that it's smaller, right? So maybe that takes it from 100,000 down to 30,000, and now you can have like a $25, $30 a day spend overall hitting that ecosystem. So maybe you set the spend on the campaign level, and then you have all these different ad sets that are targeting that same 90-day ecosystem. And then in each ad set, you have like one ad that's going to give you that ad variety, and people are going to see different ads from you over a period of time. And that's going to be good overall. So like I said, with this 90-day ecosystem, you are building that trust, credibility, familiarity. You're warming them up. You are staying top of mind. You're moving them through the customer journey. Some of my clients are very seasonal clients. Like one of my clients sells a Jeep accessory, and it is very seasonal to the spring and summer months. So right now it's the winter time, and sales are a little bit lower because not many people are thinking about buying a summer type of product in the middle of winter. So you want to keep that in mind when you're running your ads targeting your 90-day ecosystem, that you may have some times when sales are a little bit slower, and then other times you're going to have it a little bit larger, but you need to stay hitting them over and over to stay top of mind, keep that awareness and keep reminding them that you're still alive, you're still around, and that they can still buy from you. And delivering them some great content along the way is going to be really good too. Retargeting strategy number 3. Now this is the last one. Thanks for sticking in there with me. This one's really cool, and I like to call it the 5-5-5 strategy. Now, like I said before, with the 90-day ecosystem, that was a bigger ecosystem, right? You're probably going to have thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people in that ecosystem, depending on how big your spend is. Well, this 5-5-5 strategy is for small little custom audiences, small ecosystems. Now, what this is basically you're going to create an audience of people who have engaged with your page within the last 5 days. So depending on your ad spend, this could be a very small couple thousand people, or it could be, still several thousand, 20 to 50,000. And you're going to have to determine your spend based on that audience size. So the entire goal with this strategy is that you are wanting to get a high frequency, you're wanting to get people to see your ad over and over, and within a small time period, because this is going to quickly build that trust, that familiarity, because they're going to see a ton of your ads over and over because you're only targeting people who have engaged with your page within the last 5 days. And you're going to want to hit them with a large variety of ads, so many different ads, because you do not want to have one ad hitting them over and over and over. That's just going to annoy the crap out of them, and then they're going to get a bad taste in their mouth of your brand. They're just going to want to turn off your ads and that little top right corner and just say, stop showing me these ads. Right? So you don't want that. You don't want a negative experience with your brand. So you really want to have a large ad variety that helps with the whole experience of your brand. So this strategy, just like the 90-day ecosystem, also helps to warm up audiences, build trust, build credibility, increase familiarity. And basically the cool thing about this is that it eliminates the people that are not engaging with your brand. Like if they've seen 2 or 3 of your ads within the last 5 days and they haven't clicked on them, liked them, engaged with them in any way, they're going to be dropped out and removed from the engaged page 5-day ecosystem. Right? That little audience that you created, they're going to be gone. And then it's just going to keep those people in that audience that are engaging with your page within that 5 days. So as long as they're engaging, they're going to stay in that ad set, in that custom audience, and they're going to be seeing that ad variety. So how do you set this up? Super easy, right? You create that custom audience of people who've engaged with your page within the last 5 days. And then in the campaign level, pick whatever campaign type that matches your goal. So if it's conversions, if it's traffic, if it's video views, whatever it is, me personally, what I like to go with is what's going to give me the lowest cost per 1,000 impressions, which is usually either video views, traffic. Usually it's not so much conversions. The only reason I would use conversions in this instance is if your 5-day engaged page custom audience is massive. Like if you're getting so much traffic that your engaged page is like 50,000, then you're going to want to use the conversions objective, because that way you're not needing to spend big, massive money in order to reach the people that are most likely to actually turn into a sale. So you choose your campaign, and then you have the option to either set the budget, the actual spend, on the campaign level or the ad set level. Now, we have been having some great results with setting the budget on the campaign level. That way, when you're inside the ad sets, you don't have them competing against each other, and you really just have that one budget on the campaign level, and then it's going to be split testing and spending money with all the different ad sets, and then typically we'll only put one ad inside each ad set. So that's what I would recommend to you. But if you want to have 5 different ad sets and each ad set is spending X amount per day, go ahead and do that. But basically what you're going to do is each ad set is going to be targeting that 5-day engaged page custom audience. So that is the 5-5-5 strategy. Now to recap all of them real quick, you got the dynamic product ads, and that is really great for dynamically showing the person the product that they looked at on your website. It's dynamic content that they will be seeing. Then you have the 90-day ecosystem. Now this is a larger retargeting strategy. It's a big ecosystem of people, and you're wanting to have a higher spend with this. You're just hitting them over and over with a wide variety of ads. Then you got the 5-5-5 strategy, and that is a much smaller ecosystem, a small little custom audience that you're hitting over and over and over, trying to build up that familiarity, trying to build up that frequency of them seeing your ads. And again, variety between the 90-day and the 5-5-5 strategy. Ad variety is very crucial. You want to have a lot of different ads as far as images, videos, copy, and then places that they're linking to. That's going to be pretty crucial. Again, if you have not yet jumped into my 100% free digital marketing course, now is your time to do so. Go over to freebosslifestyle.com. Get access to this course where you are going to learn how to build out profitable Facebook ad campaigns, how to build out messenger bots, how to build sales funnels, write sales copy, all the things that I went through learning the hard ways of buying courses and watching YouTube videos and literally learning by being on the computer every day, getting hired by clients and spending their money. I put it all inside this course. It's 100% free. Go to freebosslifestyle.com right now. Get access to this course and be sure to hit that like and leave a comment for me, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.